All right, guys, what's going on? Today we have the foolproof way to $20,000 plus per month with home service. I'm going to break down exactly how to get leads, how to close them, and how to build a system that does all this shit for you. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so we got our handy dandy whiteboard. Hopefully it works. Let me pull up the pen. Boom, there we're drawing. So I called this the foolproof way to $20,000 a month with home service because right now we're easily doing over $1,000 a day. And last year, like I wrote that book, 30K in 30 days. Very simple. We're doing holiday lights, gutter cleaning, roof cleaning, all this sort of stuff. And it's very simple. Minimal ticket job. And let me just show you before I start drawing stuff. Because this get me jacked up, drinking some coffee right now. Right now, we're getting leads for $4. $4. This is the last 7 days. This one is my lights campaign. This is my gutter campaign. And of course, I'll show you guys that later. So don't want to leave you guys hanging. But, foolproof way to get $20,000. Okay, so break it down. Obviously, I just showed you the Facebook ads accounts. Number freaking one. Leads. It's going to look like dog shit, but bear with me. Leads. Oh, leads. So we need to be able to pay to get leads. So this is, like I've said many ways. If you're paying Facebook ads, if you're doing door to door, if you're doing, yard signs, all this sort of stuff works. But you need to have a consistent system, a way to pay to get more leads. And obviously, I'm not a huge fan of door to door. It works great if you're broke and if you have nothing but time to spend. If you got nothing but time, you're 16, you got no money to run ads. Obviously, you go knock doors. That's how I started. But the idea that knocking doors is the way to freedom. No successful, really high level entrepreneurs out there knocking doors. It's not going to happen. You need to be the CEO, be a leader. So leads, we got to be a leader. So number one, obviously, this is Facebook ads. So I'm going to show you guys really quick how fucking simple this is. And I've been chugging coffee, so if you guys can tell. So look at this, $2. What? And of course, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm running. See if it actually shows. Boom, look at that. Look how Steven Spielberg could not have achieved this video quality. Little freaking 37-second video of, guess what? The exact jobs that I've done in the last, whenever. So 500 people watched this one on this ad. I guess another 750. We're spending $10 a day on this, dude. And where is the ad itself? That is the ad. But, this is the gutter cleaning one. Basically very similar. Let's go back to the lights. If I go to edit, I can show you guys exactly what we are doing. Very simple. Christmas season done for you. Holidays are here. Western Washington. Boom. Don't be a Scrooge. Our schedule is filling up fast. All this sort of stuff. And I think this one's very similar. I just changed the headline. Guys, if you're not running Facebook ads, if you don't know what to do, obviously I go way more in depth into my other videos, as well as my whole mastermind membership thing. We got my Discord over here. We got what else do we have? You get a full CRM account. You get access to, we'll build a website for you, all that sort of stuff. You get full course access to all the ad templates, all that sort of thing. But as you guys saw, super simple. So let's go back to our little fancy schmancy documents. Number one is getting leads. So whether it's throwing a Facebook ad up, whatever it is you got to do, get leads. Like I said, we're getting for $4. We're spending $20 a day, my friend. So even if we only close one shitty $300 job, we're still making money. So if you're spending, all advertising is spending $1 and making $2 back, because basically now you are printing money. You have a money printing machine. You are paying for leads to come in. Right now we're spending $20. Making around, what is going on? $1,000. Now, how do we do that with the math that I just talked about? So let's dive a little bit deeper, because obviously I'm not just doing Facebook ads. Obviously I have a system that does a lot of this shit for me, and we'll kind of go into that in a little bit more. But this is the basic system. I would say, $20,000 is kind of the later part of the strategy. The Facebook ads is 100% the 10K per month. 10K per month. Very simple. You should be able to spend, let's bump it up to $40, and let's say your ads and your page isn't as good. Let's say you're getting leads for $10, so $40 a day. That gets you 4 leads. So 4 leads at $10, right? So what does that mean? We got to close, and so for $40, and let's say you're only closing one of those for, again, a crappy job. Let's say it's a freaking $200 job. You're still making money. And then when you upsell them Christmas lights, you're spending $40, making $200 back. Like with ads, guys, I feel like the biggest part is you got to turn off the emotional part of like, oh, I'm scared to run ads. I don't want to spend money, because when you look at it right, all this ad spend, all of it is free. It's essentially free, like, because you're getting money back. You're getting way more than you paid, right? So like if this is the one thing you take away from this video, is start running ads, like start putting shit out there, because you guys saw my ads. It's not complicated. I'm not some genius. I'm not some guru. Like I started doing this, and now of course I've obsessed over it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my bookshelf. I got tons of like marketing and advertising books, but it's really not that hard. It's not that complicated. So number 1, get leads in the door. And then this leads us to step 2. If I can figure out how to freaking do this thing, we got to close. Close the deal, get the money in the door, do the jobs, all that sort of stuff. You got to actually be able to do what you say you're going to do. So when you're running ads, you're not just chucking a truck. You're going to show up, not really do a great job. So we got to make money. And, I don't really want to spend too much time on this, because it's very simple. If you're doing any sort of home service, gosh, I cannot get this thing straight. And if you're doing any sort of home service, whether it's gutter cleaning, painting, freaking drywall repair, I don't really give a shit. You should obviously know kind of what you're doing. And to be honest, home service is not that hard. We had a guy fixing our pipes the other day. He was a plumber. And, my dad was a plumber, and so I know a little bit about it. But at a certain point, I was like, fuck, I don't want to spend my whole afternoon fixing the fucking kitchen sink. So we called the plumber, and obviously, we're renting, so I don't have to pay out of pocket. So it's kind of nice. I just called the landlord. Hey, is it cool? It ended up being $1,400 for the sink and like to unclog another drain. And this guy was there like a couple hours. $1,400, and like plumbing isn't maybe not the best example, because you got to know a lot of different shit. But a lot of these other home services, like pool cleaning, like you don't need a master's degree to learn how to clean a pool, and you can easily be making $100 per hour. We're hanging lights right now, $200 an hour, easy. So closing the jobs, that's really up to you. That's on you as a man. Can you get out there? Can you make some money? Can you get the highest ticket that you can, right? So that makes sense. So let's just move on to step number 3, because this is also one of my favorite parts. That like I feel like this is the way we're able to beat the pants off the competition, and why I don't mind showing people my Facebook ads, because I know that yes, we're getting really cheap leads, awesome, but the thing that really puts us ahead of everybody is step number 3, which is our systems. And I used to always hate when people are like, systems and automation, like it's the freaking best thing since sliced bread. And the thing that people get messed up is like they're trying to put step 3 before step 1, right? They're trying to like build a massive machine before, like it's like buying a nice car when you don't even know how to drive. You don't have a driver's license. You should start walking, start crawling first, get money in the door, start doing some jobs. Then we got to start beefing it up. And what am I talking about? All it really comes down to is stuff. Maybe I can type this out. Stuff you have to do a lot that you can get machines/tech to do for you. So one example is, we've already talked about this. We are running Facebook ads. That we're getting a machine. We're getting freaking AI, or not AI. We're getting like the computers to show my ad to thousands of people every single day, and people are seeing this ad. They're clicking on it. They're buying our shit, and we're making a lot of money. So, So I hate this like S right here. I need to delete that. Just like my freaking OCD. Delete it. Okay. Stuff you have to do a lot that you can get machines tech to do for you. So what are the main examples of this? We're going to go straight down to the main examples. This is CRM, customer resource management, customer experience, we'll call it. And then website / social proof / ecosystem. Did I spell all that right? Cool. So really those two things. I made it sound like, systems and all this stuff, but it's really just a couple of different things that we can achieve with just two things. CRM and a website. That's all you guys need. That's all that really took my business to the next level. When I really focused on putting some time into my website and I focused on my CRM and putting up automations. And that's another thing, guys. Like, I can go into automations in another video with because right now we're using High Level. I kind of rebranded it. We have our own. It's called Exterior Pro. So it's, for cleaning businesses, all these businesses that, you do shit that we do. It's how to automate your Google reviews, all this stuff. And I'm only doing a couple of different automations. I'm not some really genius tech guy that has really figured all this stuff out. I'm still really dumb with a lot of this stuff. Like, if there's people will be like, oh, are you doing this? Are you sending your customers to this landing page or doing this specific thing? I'm like, oh no, that's a great idea. I really should do that. I'm learning stuff from guys, even in my own community, that are 16, 17 years old. They've figured out more automations than I have. But really, as long as we can focus on a great customer experience, which I'll tell you one thing, it's the age-old time, speed to lead. What this stuff allows us to do is, I know I've kind of talked about a bunch of different things. We'll kind of tie it all together. That's just kind of how my brain works. So, bear with me for a second. So, speed to lead. So we get leads in our door, we close them, and part of this is done with Go High Level. So I can show you guys really quick. Well, the last time I did this, people were like, oh, you got to blur your customers' information. Because I can go back to my account, show you guys. See, I think I can blur. How do I blur? Anyways, just contacts, conversation. Maybe I can let's just put it up right here. Pull it up. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, we're getting leads coming in every single day. All right, whatever. We're back. So basically, trust me, we got people coming in. So, and one of the cool things we do is we can have people, as soon as they call us, it automatically just texts them back. We can have all of my guys checking the messages, and we're just speed to lead. As soon as someone comes in, we're getting them a quote. We're getting them quoted up as soon as we can. So that's a huge part of making more money. So speed to lead. So that's with the CRM. Number 2, with our website. Sorry, the baby's crying. All right, we're back. Everything's good. So speed to lead. Where was I? Website, social proof, ecosystem. Okay. So, and part of this too with the CRM, it all ties together, like I said. So we have our website, and this is a thing that people just really seem to not pay attention to. We have hundreds of pages on my website, or maybe not hundreds. We probably have 100. I actually don't even remember how many pages we have on our website. We're ranking for 463 keywords. So some of those could be spread out on a bunch of different pages. So basically, the more content you have on your website, because think about what an ad is. It's just your content shoved in front of someone's face. But the best way is if you have a website where people can come in at their own leisure, they can see that you're doing jobs, they can see social proof, they can see all the photos of your clients. And that's another thing that I really love about Facebook ads. You can just, all it is, you're just showing social proof. Hey, we do jobs, we have jobs, these are all our clients, all our customers. We're not just some chuck in a truck like a Craigslist post where it's hey, we do this. It's that just doesn't really hit as well as when people can see oh wow, these guys have done 100+ houses, all these pictures. It really just blows through all their objections. So they can see it. So they can come into your ecosystem at their leisure. They type in, roof cleaning, Austin, Texas, gutter cleaning, Austin, Texas, house cleaning, whatever it is. When they type it in, your website pops up. It's stupid simple. And that is how you get from, let me pull up our drawing thing, the 10K per month to 20K, because we're getting leads for free. When we're getting, let's say we're spending, let's move this over. Let's say we're spending $20 a day, but we're getting just as many leads free from your website. that's, double the amount of leads essentially for free. So this is why recently we've started offering SEO for clients, for guys like you. So if you guys want help with your website, we have a tier where we'll put out the content for you. But either way, get your website up, post on it once a week. You can even automate this with here's a Google sheet I can pull up. This is an automated schedule. So with Zapier, we post the whole entire article inside here. We can schedule it out. This is for one of my clients. And we're still kind of making some tweaks to it, but basically we can post articles once a week, very simple, targeting a specific keyword, and then this is going to rank and this is going to build the website. So hope all that made sense. This is really like I said, the foolproof. If you can get even just leads in your door and you can make them come in profitably, you're going to print money. Like that is, at the end of the day, that is what every single successful business of all time has been able to do. They're able to get customers in for cheap or for less than the competitors or for whatever numbers that make sense, and they're able to make more money than they paid for the customers. So hope this makes sense, guys. Obviously, join me inside. Like I just showed you a bunch of ad stuff. Either, drop a follow, a like, subscribe, whatever it is you got to do. Pick up one of the books below. And then obviously too, join our community, join Exterior Pro. If you join Exterior Pro, you get access to my community, courses, you get, all this shit. We do weekly calls. Like literally, I think our lowest tier is $99 a month. That needs to raise up. I'll probably raise the price soon, but it's literally like $3 a day. You get access to all this shit, and 10, 20K per month will be very easy to hit. So see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys have in the comments, like any questions, and I'll see you there. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Spencer Clay Show. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Peace.